Cancel, what's going on? Joel, what's going on? King Fragrance, what's going on? Your team playing? The Chiefs? That's the only team I would assume you're talking about would be the Chiefs. Heaven, what's going on? More epic randomness, what's going on? What's up, Mike? It's end of the day, stronger with you, absolutely. In a row, most wanted, Eau de Parfum Intense. That's pretty much like layering stronger with you intensely and stronger with you absolutely. Most wanted, Eau de Parfum Intense, pretty close to stronger with you intensely, but nonetheless, it seems like it would be a good option. Just got 10 ml sample of Jazz Club. Joel, what do you think about it? Chiefs versus Bills. My dad is watching that game. I'm not like a huge Chiefs fan. That was just like the last team that I supported. So whenever people are like, "What's your football team?" Chiefs. Glue goes, what's going on? Really good. I think Jazz Club is decent for the AFC Championship. I knew that. And I know the 9th is the Super Bowl, so next Sunday. Got Latafa Kamarikawa. Glue goes. Kamarikawa, phenomenal option. And definitely a good pickup. Latafa Kamarikawa. This is a super nice gourmand cinnamon coffee. This, to me, has like the slightest coconutness in there. My brother would always say that this smells like coconut. I never really got that. When I'm smelling it, it's almost like a coconut suntan lotion mixed with like a cinnamon coffee. Really not heavy on coconut though. That's something that I just kind of pick up on. I'm also sick too, so it could just be smelling different to me. But regardless, Latafa Kamarikawa, nice gourmand cinnamon coffee, phenomenal choice. I'm gonna watch after live. Hey King, I appreciate that. At least the Eagles are in. I saw that. It was Eagles are in. Who knows? Eagles could win. I think Bills versus Chiefs. I'd say probably the Chiefs would win. Better rounded team. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, both great quarterbacks. I think Patrick Mahomes is better. Y'all, please like up the live. Picking up a Lilabo, another 13 more early birthday gift. Hey, happy early birthday. $90. Oh, is $90 worth it? Sample of Bond number 9, New York Knights, Greenlee, Torino 21. What size are the samples? I think that would really determine it. If you're getting like three ml samples, then that's not worth it at all. Y'all, also, I have no clue what's going on with my hair. But, no, I mean, that's $30 a sample. So, unless it's like, they're all 10 ml. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. And the only one I can really speak on is Greenlee. Do I think $30 is worth it for a 10 ml? I mean, Joel, I really think it's up to you. I think Greenlee's good. $30 for 10 ml, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't pay that, but also I got this whole thing for $110. I mean, Joel, I would say if you really... Okay, Joel, here is when I would say get it. If you really want, like, if you specifically want to try out those fragrances, then yes, get it. Greenlee's really good. I've heard New York Knights is good. Torino 21 is good as well. I think it might be worth it, but it really just depends. Thinking of getting Tom Ford Ombre Leather. I would recommend go Ombre Leather Parfum. That's one I prefer. Chiefs play better with the odds against them. Like, Patrick Mahomes knows about winning. And they're still great players. Like, yeah, obviously we haven't had Tyreek Hill for the past couple seasons. We had Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, he was pretty good. He won the championship. Well, I think that was last year. He was on the team and Chiefs won. Still have Chris Jones. Chris Jones playing phenomenal. Like, the Chiefs are definitely a good team. And they, still have Travis Kelce still at the top of his game. So, I think overall I would take the Chiefs to win this matchup and the actual Super Bowl. Have I ever tried Latafa Hayati? I have not. Also, want to get samples first because you're going to pick them up, or you're going to pick your favorite and buy a full bottle. So, yeah, then, Joel, I would recommend that. I would recommend that. Torino 21's really good. Greenlee's good. Greenlee's really good. I think Valentino got Altair for $210. I think I might pick up Liquid Brun here soon. I heard that that's a really good clone. I believe it's a clone of Altair. What's up, Micah Fragrance King? How's it going? Do you know Casa Murati? I have no clue. Sometimes it's blind buy because it's fun. If I don't like it, I give it away. There you go, Maurice. Have I tried Bulgari Cobra? I have not. Never tried any Bulgari. Best fragrances counter to buy off of. Joma Shop if you're okay with waiting a little bit for shipping. I remember when Juju was on the Steelers. I mean, Juju was like okay, here's the thing. Juju was a really good player on the Steelers. Then the Chiefs got him, and like, yeah, he was a good player, but he wasn't as good as when he was on the Steelers. But he also went from being the best receiver on the Steelers to like the second best, third best receiver on the Chiefs. Even though like who the Chiefs had last year, like the Chiefs always have a good team. Chris Jones really like solidifies their defense for sure. Bro, do the chess type beat dance. I have no clue what that even means. What is everyone's fragrance of the day? My fragrance of the day today is King Fragrance's favorite. Well, I'm not going to say favorite, but his signature, I suppose you could say, throughout college. Burberry Brit is my fragrance of the day. Super nice. Sweet powder floral rose. You want something different in a men's fragrance? I recommend this one. Bro, I wanted Jaden. You wanted Jaden? They paid Patrick Mahill like $450. Yeah, but it's like, isn't it like just $45 a year over 10 years? Joma Shop has great prices, but super slow shipping. And that's what I say. I say like Joma Shop is really good prices. If you're okay with waiting for shipping, then I think it's worth it. Casa Morty is a company that belongs to Xerjoff. Have some good fragrance, but not everyone knows about them. Gotcha. Search it up. I don't know if I really want to, honestly. Ward JPG LeBeau, phenomenal option. Tiki Taki, what's going on? Sup, Smegma. Sup, Brody. Love Brit. I need a re-up. Burberry Brit, really easy wear. I could definitely see someone who I enjoy this fragrance, but just because I have so many fragrances, I don't wear this one that often. I could definitely see someone, if you got like a full bottle of this, and if you really like this, I could see someone running through this like super quickly. Favorite powdery fragrance? Ooh, that's a really good question. Who asked that? Diego, really good question. Favorite powdery fragrance? Probably have to go with Armani Code Eau de Parfum, just because this to me smells like the EDT, which is like a powdery shaving cream, but this has citrus in there. So I would say my favorite powdery fragrance, probably Armani Code Eau de Parfum. I like the whole original Armani Code line, so like the EDT, this EDP that's been discontinued. I like these more than the other flankers because it has that iris lavender shaving cream combo. So my favorite, probably Armani Code Eau de Parfum, original formulation. I have tried Cobalt, it's good. Zaro, want EDP good date night fragrance? Absolutely. Ran through 6 bottles of Brit. King, were they all 3.4 ounces or what? Favorite lavender fragrance? Ooh, that's a good question right there. Favorite lavender fragrance? I guess I'll give 2 options, which I'm pretty sure Sauvage Elixir has a lot of lavender in it. For sure, Ultramall, because it has that lavender vanilla combo, but this really nice bubblegum sweetness. I actually smelled this when I went shopping today. I didn't smell this one. I didn't smell Ultramall. Well, it could have been Ultramall, but I was walking past someone, and I could smell that they had either Ultramall or a clone of Ultramall on. And then Sauvage Elixir, I'm pretty sure has a decent dose of lavender in there as well. Kind of gives it this nice powdery sweet floralness. 2 really good fragrances. And if I want to wear something specifically with lavender, I'm going these fragrances. I have seen the new Stronger With You Parfum. Obviously, I haven't tried it yet. Have Armani Code Parfum, the slight smaller bottles. Are you talking about the bottles where it's almost just like a bigger version of this? It has like the top that's like inside. Like imagine this, but just like a bigger, longer bottle. How much does Pacific Chill last? Really want it. I only know how it smells, but I don't know what the performance is like. I have no clue on performance. What fragrance do I have that I love, but it's hard to wear because it's so unique or different? Fragrance that I love, but that I think is kind of hard to wear. Ooh, honestly, fragrance that I find a little hard to wear, and this one I can still definitely wear, But Le Male Elixir is a little hard to wear just because it's such a distinct honey sweetness that it's not going to appeal to everyone. And to me, to wear this fragrance, it either has to be like a special occasion that I'm wearing this for, or it has to be like super cold out. So not even hard to wear when it's cold, but I never wear this one when it's, even slightly warm out. Bought a 3.4 ounce bottle, new every semester. Damn, king. Ink, what's going on? Favorite green apple fragrance? YSOY Le Parfum. Should you get Ram Silver? I think it's pretty good. Maj Moscow Mule Green Appletini is good. I've heard that it's good. Yes, the refillable batch. Got you, Diego. Thought you was going to say Dreamer. And you know what? I will highlight Versace the Dreamer as well. This one, as I was saying on the last live, someone needs to die for me to wear this fragrance. Like, I will legit wear this fragrance to someone's funeral. This fragrance is like someone's getting married at like a beach or at like a fucking river or like a lake. I'm wearing like a white suit or I'm wearing like a nice suit and I'm wearing this. Either someone's getting married or I'm at like someone's funeral, dude, to wear this fragrance. I don't know. It's this distinct white floralness where I really feel like I would have to dress this fragrance up. Not a big fan of the JPG Elixir. I can see why. JBFH, what's going on? Got to highlight Toy Boy too. Toy Boy is actually Toy Boy for me is actually pretty easy wear. It's like if anything, like a less heavy projecting Mancera Instant Crush. One of my favorite fresh coconut fragrances. I'll highlight the 2 coconut fragrances that I have. If you are specifically looking for coconut, go with Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau. Very strong coconut. There's bergamot and tonka bean, but this is like a really nice, sweet, fresh, juicy coconut with some woods / vanilla aspects to it. Phenomenal fragrance. Do you like Dossier? I think Dossier is a pretty decent brand. Their Baccarat Rouge 540 clone is good for women. My mom wears that. And then their clone of Armani's My Way. I got that from my girlfriend, and it's pretty good. And then Tommy Vibrant Summer is more of this synthetic coconut. It's almost like a synthetic coconut, like a sunscreeny coconut. So if you want to spend only about $25, get something with a little bit of coconut in there, which this doesn't have coconut listed, but it definitely does have this slight coconut vibe. Go Tommy Vibrant Summer. No, it does not smell like Le Beau. Do not get that crossed. Decent amount of people, you'll look up a review on Tommy's Vibrant Summer. The reviewers will say, oh, Tommy Vibrant Summer smells just like Le Beau. No, this does not. They're different. If you want something cheaper, that, yes, does smell a little bit cheaper, but this fragrance definitely doesn't smell like insanely cheap. If you want something that's just like a fresh coconut sunscreen, go Tommy Vibrant Summer. If you want pure coconut, go Le Beau. That's my opinion. Is it similar to French Riviera? Never tried it. Favorite coffee aquatic? I've never tried an aquatic and coffee fragrance, so I'm not sure. Best coconut, Boss Bottle Pacific. I want to definitely try Boss Bottle Pacific. I've heard great things. Nicholas, username, and everything fragrances. What's going on? If y'all did not let me know, what is your scent of the day? Also, y'all, please make sure double tap that screen. It'll give me a like, and it'll get some more people in the chat, hopefully. So, y'all, please double tap the screen. We got 7 people here. Y'all, please tap it up. Let's get that number at least to 10. So it's 3 people or 2 people. I don't know. For me now it says 8, but it could be 9. French Riviera isn't coconutty, so then it probably wouldn't be similar to it. Favorite vanilla. So this is not my favorite vanilla. But if you just want pure vanilla, in my opinion, go Versace Eros EDT. It's like a pure vanilla dry down. And it is a very good coconut. A very good coconut. I was reading someone's comment. It's a very good vanilla heavy fragrance. So if you just want vanilla, Versace Eros EDT I think would be good. But my personal favorite vanilla fragrance probably have to be... It would have to be one of these 3. Stronger With You EDT or Intensely, Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramall, and Prada Black. And then there's also like Lattafa Kawa that I love. There's a lot of vanilla fragrances that I love. Vanilla is my favorite note as well. So I tend to have decent amount of vanilla heavy fragrances. Um, Aromatic pineapple dossier. I tried that one just the other day actually. Clone of YSLY smells pretty good, but it's interesting because there's no pineapple in YSLY. Um, at least the Le Parfum and the Eau de Parfum don't have it, which I'm pretty sure it's a clone of the Eau de Parfum. Should you get Le Beau Le Parfum or just the original Le Beau? Personally, I'm going to say the original Le Beau. I love just pure coconut, and that one to me is a pure coconut scent. So if you're asking me, I would say Le Beau. Might get Dr. Squatch Coconut Castaway, pair it with Le Beau for summer. That could be good. That definitely could be good. What would I rather prefer? Pineapple or a coconut fragrance? I'd probably go coconut just because coconut is one of those notes that I absolutely love. I love the smell of coconut. Even like a toasted coconut is good. Dr. Squatch is good. I've never tried. Well, I tried one. I tried the Fresh Falls, and it's a decent freshie. Have I tried Montal? Yeah, I used to own Arabian's Tonka, but I traded it for Parfums de Marley Greenlee. Only tried Squatch Coconut. They're expensive for a bar soap. Run through a bar a week. I mean, they're like $7 here, so which is decently expensive for a bar soap. Do you like Polar Red EDT? Polar Red, it definitely does have a good scent to it, so I would say it's good. Next pickup gonna be my YSL Myself. YSL Myself is phenomenal. I love that. I desperately need a bottle. Squatch Bay Rum is good. I've smelt that one. I like that one. Toasted coconut sounds interesting. Have you ever like smelt toasted coconut? So normally toasted coconut's used on like a dessert, but you get your coconut shavings and you just like you put it on a pan and you put, I believe, maybe a little bit of oil. I'm not completely sure. I don't do this obviously, but I've seen my grandma do it when she'll be baking a cake. Smell it's makes the house smell so good. It's so good. Um, use the green screen effect. How do I do the green screen effect? That's retouch. It's not the green screen. That's not the green screen. King, I don't know how to do the green screen. Do you like Jake Paul's body spray? No. Bro, Myself is amazing. It is. Fresh Falls deodorant was the only one I tried. Smells nice, but it has a weird consistency. No, never. Don't Your Girl. Yeah, so my girlfriend's mom also has a soap making company. She has this one. It's called Shop Soap. So it has pumice in it, which pumice is like a rock, and it's a really good exfoliant. It feels really good. Gets like anything off your hands and off your body. And obviously exfoliates it really well. And it smells like Polo Red, so it smells really good. Should you get Coach Blue? No, my friend has Coach Blue. I would skip it. Like, it's a good blue fragrance, but it's not insane. I would say if you're getting a Coach, go Coach Platinum or Coach Green. Ordered Prada L'Homme Intense on the way. Your thoughts? I've never tried L'Homme Intense. You might have to update your app because it's on the side where the retouch. Yeah, for me, I have camera flip button, the mute button, touch, and then or like the touch up, and then the highlight button. What fragrance do I feel like got way too much hype for no reason? I don't have any. Do I have one in my collection? No, like I definitely have fragrances that I feel like didn't get enough hype. Um, Fragrance that got hype for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough for me because obviously all the fragrances that I have in my collection, I like them. That's why I keep them in my collection. There's a couple that I might just keep because sentimental value or because they're cheap. Um, but a fragrance that comes to mind that I think got hype for no reason, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. King is gonna hate me for that. And not even the Eau de Parfum in specific, just the whole Bleu de Chanel line I think is just okay. Sauvage Eau de Parfum and Parfum as well. Eros Parfum just because it smells just like the EDP to me. I don't know. Like, there's a couple, but for the most part, I don't. I think that majority of fragrances deserve the hype that they get. Favorite coffee fragrance? Latafa Camera Kawa. Love Chanel, but the price is ridiculous. I agree. Does she got a website for her? Does she got a website for her soap? She should. I'm pretty sure. It's called, I believe it's called TNA Soap Company. You could look it up, King, and see if any, or King, if anything, King, if you, well, I cannot talk. If you look it up, Send me a screenshot of it, and I'll tell you if it's the right one. I've not tried Ferragamo Bright Leather. It is at my work, so I work at TJ Maxx. It is there, so I could get it if I want, but it's like $40 for a 3.4 ounce. Favorite Lattafa? Ooh, I don't know. I personally love all of my Lattafas. Um, I have Amir Al Oud. I have. I'll just grab them out. I have Lattafa Amir Al Oud, Intense Oud, Lattafa Kamerkawa, and Lattafa Vintage Radio. They're all these three fragrances are phenomenal, and I'm gonna tell you why these are all phenomenal, and I guess why they're all my favorite. I wouldn't say I have a clear favorite here. Lattafa Amir Al Oud Intense Oud smells just like Mason Margiela's By the Fireplace. Woodsy, smoky, burnt marshmallows, bubblegum vibe. Really good fragrance, good longevity and projection, $20. Lattafa Kamerkawa, $30. Smells like a delicious cinnamon, coffee, vanilla fragrance. $30. Gets you a lot of compliments, lasts long, and projects well. Lattafa Vintage Radio. This is going to be for the incense lovers. This fresh citrus, plum, Palo Santo, and then this has like frankincense and myrrh, some sort of incense spices in there as well. These are phenomenal fragrances. Pacific Rock Moss was hyped for no reason. I heard a lot of good things. Any fragrance convention in Montana? I don't think so. I do not have Lattafa Ram Silver. No, those are the three that I have. I could have got Ram Silver. At my work, we have Ram Silver and Rams Gold. I wouldn't get Ram Silver just because I already have Ultramall and my friend has Ram Silver. Ram Silver is good. Ram Silver is the best Ultramall clone that you can get, in my opinion. I heard Rams Gold is a clone of Xerjoff Alexandria too. Get Alt Crystal 23. It's real good. What is that one a clone of? Think I'm going to go to Scent Explorer next December. A King. Definitely do it if you have the chance. Favorite Banana Republic? I've never tried any Banana Republic fragrance, unfortunately. I definitely wanted to. Have Ram Silver, it's amazing. How do you prevent Lattafa Kamerkawa stains? Used mine for the first time, formed a yellow stain. So, pretty much the way to figure this out within all fragrances, not just Lattafa Kamerkawa, but you look, we got dark juice in here. So the juice is going to come out dark. And it doesn't even have to be dark juice. Let's take a look at Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau. Blue juice, you can see the atomizer is blue. So, do not wear white shirts with colored juice. That is the biggest thing. That is why you have a yellow stain. Assuming you're talking about on your shirt, and it doesn't even have to be a white shirt, but if it's just like a lighter shirt, for example, something like this, Paris Corner Maj Moscow Mule has a little bit of color to it. This, you should not have to worry about this staining. As so long as it's not like a dark ambery color, you should not have to worry about it staining. So, if it does have color, then I would just not use it on a light shirt. Ooh, all right, let's see. Have Ram Silver, it is amazing. What soap from a company did I say smells like Polo Red? It's called Shop Soap, like a shop. If I already asked this, do I own any Frank Oliver fragrances? I don't think you have asked that, but I do not. Clone of Baccarat Rouge, I already have a clone of Baccarat Rouge. I got Mancera Instant Crush. Best Creative Ventus clone, I personally like Explorer. I think Eros Energy is good as well. Some people don't believe me when you tell them 2 sprays of Aventus Absolute lasts projects 8 hours on me. It's a beast. It definitely could be that strong. Favorite Paco Rabanne, probably Invictus Victory Elixir. Smelled Killian Angel Share today. It was amazing. I smelled it and I was just kind of disappointed. Now, I don't know, because the kid that I smelled it off of, he only did 2, this is 3. He only did 2 sprays. He said that he did like one on each side of his neck, and I went to smell him. He didn't really smell like, he obviously had a slight scent to him, but it wasn't like a very strong scent. And the scent from what I smelled, like it was decent, but it wasn't anything insane. When I think Killian's Angel Share, I'm thinking like a apple pie. Because a lot of people are like, oh, it smells just like a freshly baked, warm, sugary, gooey apple pie. Like it smells like cinnamon, but that's like all I could. That's all I could smell. You like Commodity? I've never tried Commodity. Did you start the trend for fragrance in my school? No, I personally wouldn't say so. It's interesting though. So I'm a sophomore this year, so obviously we just got our freshman class to come in this year. Um, a decent amount of the freshmen were like into fragrances, which I thought was interesting. And no, like obviously a decent amount of people, they have their one cologne, they have their one perfume that they wear on the daily. But there's like a decent amount of kids who actually like and collect fragrances, which was interesting. But a lot of them have TikTok knowledge because that's all that they watch is fragrance TikTok. You would like Frank Oliver Oud Touch last 4 hours of nuclear projection, and it's pretty strong. But it only has 4 hours of like really good projection, or even after that 4 hours, does it have like a follow up 4 hours of decent projection? So I guess Glue goes my question. Are you saying that first 4 hours is like insanely strong projection and it still projects after that, or do you only get like 4 hours of projection? What was my first niche? My first niche ever smelling. I had a bunch of samples. My first niche I ever smelt, which I know that this isn't the question. Torino 21, 40 Knots, Luxor, Tommy Iommi Monkey Special. First niche fragrance I ever bought for myself. Mancera's Tonka Cola. Phenomenal fragrance. You want to smell like a fizzy, citrusy, incense Coca-Cola? Go ahead, be my guest, wear this fragrance. It is so damn good. I go about 3 sprays, great longevity, great projection, great scent, so dang good. Often on 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. dive, I would go 9 a.m. dive. It's like a fruitier Jimmy Choo Man. Nice. Yes, sir, Michael. Got to wear my 40 Knots. Hey, King, 40 Knots is really good. The clone that I have here of 40 Knots, which is Christopher Lee Fragrance's Sun God, absolutely phenomenal. And this one seems to be strong as well. It's double extrait de parfum concentration, so very, very oily. Smells phenomenal though. Like, just smells really, really good. Smells just like 40 Knots. First 4 hours, everyone in the room can smell you, then it calms down. You still get compliments all day. Gotcha. First niche purchase, MFK Amorous Home. I've never heard of that one. Surprised when I was in high school from 06 to 09, never heard anyone wear colognes. And I mean, like, I think it's so interesting because a decent amount, and as I said, like a decent amount of the people who do like colognes, they're a lot of freshmen and they have like the TikTok knowledge. So I think it's interesting. And I like when I'm talking to someone, like, I can pretty quickly tell if they know what they're talking about with fragrances. There's this kid I was talking to. I had my when I first bought Montal Arabian's Tonka, I had Arabian's Tonka and Instant Crush coming in. I was like, oh, I have 2 niche fragrances coming in, and this kid's like, what's niche? I'm like they only make fragrances, and this kid's like, oh, I've never heard of that, and it's like, well, obviously you don't really know that much then. Bro, sub, why has it actually been so long since I've been here? What's up though? Hey, LW, I don't know. You just be lacking, I guess. But LW, good to have you back in here. How's it going? Do you like Marshall's cologne? I don't have a Marshall's near me. Do I like TJ Maxx cologne? Yeah, I work at TJ Maxx. We get some pretty good stuff in. Same with Ross. First cologne plan to get Lamal Elixir. What do you think? TDS, definitely try that one first. Opposed to like Lamal Elixir, I would recommend you for your first cologne, go something Versace Eros Eau de Parfum or Eros Flame. Maybe even like Versace Pour Homme, Versace Dylan Blue. Go Prada Ocean, Prada Black. There's a lot of really good fragrances. I would say if you've smelled Lamal Elixir and you like Lamal Elixir, get it for sure. What's my next wish list pickup? I don't know. I gotta start saving my money. Because I'm trying to start up my brand. I think my next fragrance pickup might end up being something like maybe a Codlage. Maybe, I don't know, because Codlage Island, Clona La Boule Parfum, don't know how I feel about that one. There's another one, which is a Clona Mancera's Amour Cafe. So I might get that one. But honestly, I'm not completely sure. Maybe Hawas Ice, because it's pretty cheap as well. Am I going to buy Hawas Fire? Maybe once it starts getting cheaper. Micah, more likely going to add your first PDM and Tom Ford to your collection soon. LW, nice. Which ones? I did try it. Really like how sweet it is. Then TDS, I would recommend you get it. If you were to layer 2 of my colognes out of all of them, which one can I layer? Hollis. Phenomenal question. If I could only layer... Okay. We're going to say I can only layer 2 fragrances for the rest of my life. Otherwise, like, I can still wear whatever fragrances, just cannot layer fragrances. Other than these two, what I'm going with is I'm going Ultramall and Risati Huas. This is a really good layering combo. Vanilla and pear comes out from Ultramall. That synthetic watery sweetness comes out from Hawas. Really good layering combo. Thoughts on Nautica Voyage? Good, but there's better options. I like Nautica Voyage Midnight. I actually just smelt that one, and it's a lot better than Nautica Voyage. What's my brand going to be of? I'm going to be making my own fragrances. So here's the first fragrance. I've kind of just been letting it sit. I really haven't done much with my like making fragrances recently, just because I am pretty dead set on this one. But there's still definitely some improvements I need to make. I need to order more oils. I need to order like actual fragrance top notes. But this week I'm also planning on getting some content recorded, seeing people's reactions. But yeah, I'll be making my own fragrances. What am I going to call your brand? Just Micah Fragrance. Well, like, I'll just keep my brand name as Micah Fragrance, just because it's simple and that's what I'm known as. Leighton and Tobacco Vanille, ALW, both pretty good options. If you don't want to, like, and I understand part of it is you want a Tom Ford in your collection, but really good one, Maison Alhambra Tobacco Touch. So good. And every single clone I've smelled of Tobacco Vanille, this smells really close. I've never smelled the actual thing. Got Ultramar with Assad or Sauvage Elixir. Oh, that could be a fire. I just spit everywhere. That could be a fire layering combo, actually. Because you get, how I think of that, fruity pear vanilla from Ultramar with that lavender woods spices, like nutmeg spices combined. That could be really good. Mix those two. More epic randomness. I got you on that. Let's see. Sauvage Elixir, Ultramar. Would definitely buy some stuff from your brand. Hey, JBFH, I appreciate that. Only reason you found a wildly good deal on it. Gotcha. All right, so we are doing, hold on, favorite gourmand fragrance. Latafa Kamarakawa. Probably have to, Latafa Kamarakawa. Paris Corner Tiramisu Speculoos. One thing I will say, Sauvage Elixir, I open this thing up, I could smell this thing from a good, like, foot away. Any good lavender freshies? Lavender freshie. Laval EDT is still a good lavender freshie. You wear unisex fragrances? I wear a decent amount of fragrances that are marketed as unisex. What do you think about Kamara or Kamarakawa? Go Kamarakawa. I just dropped my Sauvage Elixir, but we're good. All right, let's do a layering combo. We'll go. That's not. All right. Full spray. My room smells phenomenal now. All right. Because I didn't get... Okay, I did... Oh. I can smell this from my arm right now. My arm's all the way down here. That shit smells nice. That shit smells nice. All right. More epic randomness. I believe that you are onto something, dude. This shit smells nice. Off what I can smell right now. And again, what I say. My predictions. Spicy, woodsy lavender from Sauvage Elixir. Fruity, vanilla, juicy pear from Ultramar. We will obviously update throughout the live when I smell this. First initial whiff. Not as good as when it comes off through the air, which is kind of to be expected. I was pretty much right, though. That juicy, sweet vanilla pear. And then the spices, woodsy lavender from Sauvage Elixir. I mean, I was right. I could definitely see this one being strong as well. When they mix, it almost gives off this slight, like, almost like a cotton candy accord to it. Just this distinct sweetness that kind of fills the air, sugary sweetness. That's a good combo, dude. That, what was that? Was More Epic Randomness who said that? Yeah. Really good combo. Most bond number 9 I'm seeing unisex. Do I know if any lean more masculine? I have no clue. Favorite unisex fragrance, like that's specifically marketed unisex? Probably Mancera Instant Crush. Phenomenal fragrance. Cheap room filler. You want to announce your entry, not be discovered. Latafa Kamarakawa, go heavy on the sprays with it. Sometime soon for your fragrance of the day, you should layer. I don't really like layering. Like, if I'm wearing something, because as Jeremy Fragrance says, A fragrance is already layered. It's a layering of the notes. You mix them together, where it's like then you have one finished product. You're putting on another finished product. My part two of colognes girls could wear. What ones do you think you might add to your list, King? Shoggoth Oud Swiss Arabian Gold bottle. I've heard that it's good. Never tried it though. Think Dior Sauvage Parfum probably best flavor in the line. I don't like Sauvage Parfum. TDS Broget Frank Oliver Oud Touch Trust. Should you get Coral Fantasy or Le Male Elixir? Probably Le Male Elixir. Telling you sounds like they would work. Oh, dude, like it smells really good. Hello, Ray Ray. What's going on? How are you doing? Why sell myself for sure? Yeah, yeah. I mean, also though that fragrance is marketed towards women because M masculine, YSL, F feminine, which is kind of like a neat play on words, but to just the average person, they're never gonna understand that. In my opinion, Valentino Coral Fantasy. I mean, fair. Coral Fantasy is good. How do you get the blue wrench? You be a mod. So I used to make a lot more people mod, but I've been slowing down making people mod. JBFH, if you like just consistently come in here though, and like you're a cool guy, I can mod you. But even for example, More Epic Randomness has been on my channel for a long time. I haven't made him a mod. He's never asked to be mod as well. But like if More Epic Randomness was like, hey, can I be mod? I would make him mod. More Epic Randomness, if you want to ask for mod, you can ask for mod, obviously. I don't like Coral Fantasy because of the tobacco. I like it. I really do like it. It's a fresher tobacco. Vintage Radio, long lasting, more fresh or sweet. It's really not fresh or sweet. It's more of a. I mean, if I had to say, is it more fresh or sweet? It's more fresh than it is sweet, but it's more of like a fresh incense. Why So Myself smells like Bounce Dryer Sheets. Definitely orange blossom in it, dude. It is phenomenal. Thanks for your help. Yeah, no problem. Fragrance House, I haven't tried, but I would like to. Ooh, good question. Aqua de Parma interests me. Bond number 9 interests me. Codlage interests me. That's another Middle Eastern brand. French Avenue, another Middle Eastern one. Layer Ocean and Dylan Blue. LW, I layered Versace Pour Homme and Dylan Blue, and it smells just like ocean. The only reason why I wouldn't want to do that layering combo is because I feel like it would just kind of smell like the same. But I might be able to, if you really want LW. How long does Oud Touch last? Were you being serious with it being in budget for me? Blue Day Chanel EDP versus Myself reminds me of Dryer Sheets. I love them. Oh, and YSL Myself remind you of Dryer Sheets. I could kind of see the dryer okay, definitely the Dryer Sheets in Myself. Maybe Blue Day Chanel EDP. Yeah, I don't need to be mod. Just enjoy it. Coming here because you're very informational, very entertaining, and you make your lives fun. Hey, well, More Epic Randomness, I appreciate that. What do I think about the Nishani X series? If you're talking like their crossover they did with Mont Blanc, I think it's a cool crossover. And then obviously they've done multiple brands, not just Mont Blanc. But I think crossing over with other brands is always a good idea. Like there's no bad that comes out of like collaborating with another brand, another set of perfumers. It's just it's cool, and that's the beautiful thing with fragrances is it's like say I start my own brand. It's called fucking I don't know Micah Fragrance brand, okay? And I'm like I want the perfumer from I want Alberto Marias because he made the original Aqua di Gio. I want Mason Francis Kurjan. He made Baccarat Rouge. I want Daniela Roche because she made Jimmy Choo Man and Prada Black. I want all you 3 perfumers make me a specific fragrance. But I want aspects of the original Aqua di Gio, Baccarat Rouge 540. The beautiful thing with fragrances and perfumers and brands collabing and people collabing, you get work from every single person. They have their own personal touches, and you get really unique products. That's what I love about fragrances. Mike Latthoffen never has heard it's a good gourmand. Oh, what is it a clone of, or is it an original fragrance? Also, interesting fun fact. Lattafa has more original fragrances, which Lattafa is a primarily clone house. They have more original fragrances than Parfums de Marly. Pretty big shocker for some people. I can find it probably in Stop or Shop nearby. Test it out. Thanks for the recommendation. What can mods do? So mods, they can delete comments. They can ban people. They can time people out. Being a mod doesn't like grant you like any special treatment from me. Like, I don't know, maybe I show my mods a little bit more respect than the average person because they do help me out. But I don't like treat mods like really good up here, and I treat the normal people down here. For the most part, I treat everyone the same, unless you're like an asshole. I always try and treat people with respect, but on it, like, being a mod doesn't really come with like special perks. It's just like Lil Ray Ray and Glugos. If someone comes in and they're like, fuck you to me, then they can ban the people. So it's really just like you just get to ban people. I don't know, like that's the easiest way to describe it for me, I guess. Have y'all heard about the new Acqua di Gio elixir? I think this could be interesting. So I have Acqua di Gio Profondo, my favorite Acqua di Gio ever. I've smelled a decent amount of them. And yeah, this one's definitely my favorite. Really nice citrus, slight floral, woodsy, fresh, aquatic fragrance. I highly recommend this one. Good signature scent, really good for the summer as well. This is the big 4.2 ounce, and I know y'all can see this little line. I made a decent dent in this fragrance. I know, like, you look at these fragrances, and a majority of them are full. Let's take a look. Here's a little small bottle of Versace Pour Homme. Like, yes, I wear my fragrances, but I don't get, I've never gone through a full bottle of cologne. But that is one that I definitely put a decent dent into. You gonna get stronger with you, Parfum? I could get stronger with you, Parfum. I could. I would want to smell it first, for sure. You like Paco Rabanne Phantom? The Phantom line is good. Yeah. My favorite, probably the all black one, which I think that's the Phantom Parfum, but I could be mistaken. The Phantom line, good, fun line, I suppose. If you like woodsy lavender fragrances, you're probably gonna like the Phantom line. Let's see. We got 43 minutes, so we'll bring this up to an hour. My phone is at 10%, so I am going to have to grab my charger and put us onto the ground probably. They had to make an elixir to join the elixir train. And, like, here's the thing that I don't understand. Elixirs, what they do is they make an intense version of a fragrance. They put it in a smaller bottle, and they charge you more. And people go fucking bonkers for elixir fragrances. Just honestly because of the name, probably. They're like, oh, elixir. Hey, Glugos, you have a nice day. You have a nice day, man. But do not fall into the elixir bullcrap. Are some elixir fragrances good? Absolutely. Le Male elixir is phenomenal. Le Male elixir is phenomenal. Sauvage elixir is phenomenal. Boss Bottled Triumph elixir is phenomenal. What are the other elixirs I've tried? Gucci Guilty elixir. Here's what Viper said. Gucci Guilty elixir, good fragrance. Like, elixir fragrances are good, but they're really just marketing gimmicks. Favorite oud fragrance? Like, really the only one that I have ever tried that has a lot of oud in it. Montal's Arabian's Tonka. And that was a good fragrance, but it was too strong for me. Gucci Guilty elixir. That one's phenomenal. You want a green minty, like a green minty tobacco. Go with Gucci Guilty elixir. Do you play sports? I don't currently. I may or may not play basketball next year. I played my freshman year. Now I'm in my sophomore year. I really wanted to focus on YouTube and making my own brand. So then hopefully I can have free time and play next year. Jet Set said this one's like the OG, but a little different on the dry down. Why so? Oh, YSL Elixir, another one, not worth it. YSL Elixir, like, is it a good smelling fragrance? Yes, it simply smells like a YSL. Like, it's a good smelling fragrance. They threw in a pretty much undetectable oud, made the bottle smaller, made the price bigger, and they're like, oh, here, YSL Elixir. It's fucking YSL EDP with like a really weak oud added to it. Like, it's not good. Not even it's not good, because again, here's the thing that I hate. When brands make good fragrances where it's like you can't even hate on them. YSL Elixir. Is it a cash grab? Hell yeah. It's a huge cash grab. Does it still smell good because it just smells like a YSL? Yes, it still smells good. Like the floral vanilla Le Male Parfum, you think you'd like the OG Le Male? Yeah. If you like that lavender and vanilla combo, that is what the EDT is all about. What's good, Sly Crown? How's it going? Are these fragrances suitable for a 16-year-old? Okay, Isaac, I'm 16. You might not have been able to tell that. I get it, beard and everything like that. So I'll give you from my point of view. Detour Noir, Leighton, I think would be good. Kismet Magic would probably be good. Afternoon Swim would probably be good. God of Fire Clone would probably be good. Mahir Legacy, I think would be good. Full House Wild Card. I know that's a clone. I think it might be an Afternoon Swim clone or another Louis Vuitton clone. I don't know. Isaac, I'm going to say they all seem like that they'd be good. Do I like the OG Invictus? Yeah, the original Invictus, good sugary sweet fragrance. Nothing crazy. Lafayette Street, gotcha. I think it would probably be good. I think the OG Le Male stinks. Interesting. I think the OG Le Male smells good. Where's some good PDM freshies for school that still smell unique? Parfums de Marly Greenleaf's the only fresh Parfums de Marly I've smelled, and I own it, obviously. PDM Greenleaf, it has this, like, imagine a green take on Aventus. Like, with that woodsy oak mossness. Like a green take on Aventus, kind of. But not like Aventus. It's weird. But I think Greenleaf's phenomenal. Wait, YSL is an Elixir? How long has it been out? It released last year, I want to say. I've never tried Club de Nuit Iconic. I've heard really good things about it. So, I think it would be worth it. And it's like, it's cheap enough to the point where, you know, you're only spending like 30, 40 bucks, you know. Pacific Chill is phenomenal. I've heard that Pacific Chill is great. Let's try this layering combo again. This is Ultramalt and Sauvage Elixir. It gives it this weird, like, freshness to it. Not even a weird freshness, but it almost gives like this green herbal freshness that came out in almost like this like powdery shaving cream. Interesting. Not its longevity. You're saying that Pacific Chill doesn't have good longevity? I want to try Sedley. Me too. Good freshie. This one I've really been recommending recently. Rasasi Hawass would go up there as well, but this is Paris Corners Maj Moscow Mule, clone of Killian's Blue Moon. It starts off like Nautica Voyage for the first like 10, 20 minutes. And I say it starts off like Nautica Voyage because it just kind of smells like Nautica Voyage for like 10 minutes. And then other than that, it smells really good. It's like a much higher quality. Much higher quality. Paris Corner. Much higher quality than just like a Middle Eastern fragrance. So this would be my recommendation. Good longevity, good projection. Hey, Lo Ray Ray. No politics. Thoughts on people who make dark humor, edgy / racist jokes? I mean, I think that, I don't know, like, you see some comedians do it, and I think there are some exceptions. Like, if you go to a comedy club, expect some dark humor, edgy jokes. You're there to laugh. But when you're making jokes at the expense of other people, especially if they're like racist jokes, really not funny. Thomas Cosmala, tried a couple of those fragrances, don't really like them. Want to try Sedley and Lane exclusive. Me and Barbershop scent. Just doesn't smell pleasing. Yeah, like, okay, the original Lamal is going to smell a lot like a barbershop. If you don't like those barbershop shaving cream vibes, do not get the original Lamal. Like, I want to get some Zerjops as well, like Torino 21, Golden Green, and especially Ivory Coast. I've only tried Torino 21. I like Torino 21. Ivory Coast, I feel like that would almost smell like aquatic and green. Green almost. And then Golden Green, I'm assuming like I feel like that would have like a marijuana note in it. I have no clue why. Golden Green. I think the only reason why my mind goes to like having a marijuana note in it is because marijuana is referred to as like green in some cases, but Golden Green for whatever reason just seems like it would have like a marijuana note in it. It depends on who you do it to, in my opinion. Like if it's a close friend making or who's not sensitive or emotional, but if it's a random person, you're making the jokes on, and that's weird. And like again, Lil Ray Ray, what defines a random person? If you're at like a comedy club and someone starts like making jokes about you, you're at a comedy club. Like it's kind of expected for the people to say some stuff about all the viewers. But yeah, I agree. Like if you're just out on the street and I see or like and I'm walking and someone's just like making a joke at someone because they're not white or because something different about them, then that's not cool. I don't know. I mean, this is a Cologne live, all things considered. I obviously have some answers, but not like dead set answers. I like the OG Coach. I don't think I've ever tried the original Coach. I don't know. That's one I've definitely been meaning to get around to trying, but I don't know if I have. Smell of vanilla note and Polo Red, dried on kind of like his almost one EDP. Yeah, it's like a woodsy cinnamon, slight cinnamon. Oh, I got off topic. My bad. Hey, Low Ray Ray, you're good. You're good for sure, man. Going to summer camp with $20 clone and got a fire. Survived 4 days. Humidity and heat inside the cabin. Still. Oh, well, your $20 clone survived 4 days of humidity. Still performing good. I don't know, because if you already have good longevity and projection on the clone, then I would assume it would probably like still last long. Don't know if it's just me, but Black Fragrances hit. Prada Black, Coach, YSL Myself, Bad Boy Cobalt, Elixir. They're all amazing. I agree. I agree, dude. Gonna get a little vulnerable on here, but I do have moderate severe ADHD. Yo, I hate Low Ray Ray because he's 80. No, I mean, playing obviously Low Ray Ray. What's happening? Hey, Grim, not much. Just been live going. Gonna be done with the live in about 7 minutes. But Grim, how's it going? Been collecting fragrances for 3 months. You have Polar Red EDT, Commodity, Vetiver, Banana Republic, Artichoke, Slate, Lattafa Ram Silver, Lattafa Kite Al Rasan, Dossier Aromatic Pineapple, and Lattafa Commer. So to me, you have a lot of cheaper fragrances and Middle Eastern fragrances. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take a quick look right here. With the exception of that Jimmy Choo fragrance in right there and these Christopher Lee fragrances right on the edge. I got a shit ton of Middle Eastern fragrances. So I think that they're great for sure. And really good to start off your collection with. Best nutty / pistachio gourmand. So let's go Paris Corners, Kyra Pistachio, clone of Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. Now this is going to be marketed as a unisex fragrance. I think this one's personally going to be a little bit more feminine. My girlfriend really enjoys this one on me though. And after I've let it macerate for a little bit, definitely hits a lot better. Nice, very fruity, very floral right off the bat. You get a cotton candy note, you get a marshmallow note, you get some vanilla. Really good fragrance. So if you specifically want like a gourmand ice cream fragrance, go with that one. Slight Crown, Spectrum Launch, I want to know, Fully Die, Smell Horrible, 115 in the cabin, super cold at night, maybe 45 degrees. I don't think that, like, the scent or the heat, it wouldn't change the scent. So if it already has good projection and longevity, it would probably hold up well. Blackstone, Matte, Black, 1 million Invictus. Really want to get some good winter fragrances, but winter is about to be over. Slight Crown, are you in the U.S. or where are you? Bad Day, At work for two different families, but it comes with doing what I do. Oh yeah, you work in a hospital and shit. Yeah, I mean, Graham, shit's tough, and obviously like trying to be compassionate here, and even as you said it, you chose that job, but the beautiful thing about that is, right, you say bad day at work for two different families, but it comes along with doing what I do. You know how many other people would just be like crying right now, being like, "Oh, I don't know why this is happening to me." You pick the job, Grim. Thank you for. I was gonna say serving our country, but you didn't serve our country, Grim. Thank you for doing what you do, and thank you for having a positive attitude. Instead of being like obviously, if y'all need to come in here and complain, do it. Grim could have just been complaining. He's just like, shit, but it comes with my job. Dude, is it a cabin or a yeah, like wait, 115 in a cabin? Are you guys steaming yourself in there? First, I want to. Oh, you got your you got your first oud fragrance. First, you weren't a fan. What are some fragrances y'all didn't like at first, but now I love? Mancera Instant Crush. I liked it, but it grew on me a lot. What's up, Grim Reaper? We got two Grims in here right now. Paddock Mason Imperial Fruity Pistachio. It's amazing. That sounds good. See you soon. Hey, JB, you have a nice night. I'm in the U.S. Ooh, gotcha, Sly Crowd. Well, if you're in the U.S., we still have like a couple months of winter. Good fragrance. Well, actually, it depends where you are. Grim was arguing with someone on my live, putting someone in their place. Hey, y'all put W Grim in the chat. Y'all please sub to Grim and King Fragrance. We got about 3 more minutes left. Good fragrance for summer camp. Basically all day, all night. Sexy fruit. Ooh, whatever the clone is, the whatever the Club de Nuit clone is for Herba Pura would probably be good. Big ups to Graham for being on the front line of the medical field. Yes. Can you describe what a niche fragrance is? So, Donald, great question. So, niche, designer, Middle Eastern. What is the differences between them? So, niche, these are your brands: Mancera, Mason Francis Kurkdjian, Parfums de Marly, Xerjoff, Aqua de Parma. These brands only make fragrances. So you don't get a Parfums de Marly jacket. If you're buying something from Parfums de Marly, you're just buying a fragrance. Then there's like your designer brands: Versace, Mont Blanc, Jean Paul Gaultier, Armani. These brands, yeah, you buy fragrances from them, but normally they're gonna be clothes. Dior, Versace, Chanel, they're more fashion based. Middle Eastern fragrances are interesting because a lot of people separate Middle Eastern fragrances from niche fragrances, and for the most part, these Middle Eastern fragrances are just niche fragrances. You like Rasasi and Lattafa don't make clothes that I'm aware of. They just make fragrances. So pretty much though, niche fragrances, that brand only makes fragrances. Designer, they make other stuff. Thanks, bro. Best explanation I've heard. Hey, Donald, I appreciate it, man. Would God of Fire be good for by the beach, like summertime activities, zip lining, rock climbing? Probably. What's good imagination clone? Whatever the Game of Spades clone is. I'm not exact. I think it's Game of Spades Full House, but I could be mistaken. LMAO, they might still sell PDM jacket. I'm one of those one of those bag alley flea markets. Nah, Grim, facts. Thanks for shout out. Hey, yeah, no problem. And Grim, no problem for the shout out, man. Seen a Xerjoff hat. Bro, what? Davey, what's going on? Yeah, for sure on God of Fire. All right. Y'all, start putting your guys' last comments. If y'all are new, please make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously, no other live tonight just because it is already getting later. I don't have school tomorrow, luckily. So, yeah. The hat was on the website. Interesting. Hey, Davey. I'm sorry about that, man. Have a good day. Lil Ray, you have a great day as well. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Good live. Good, chill live. Best small content creator. Hey, Lil Ray, I appreciate that. Lil Ray with the laughing emojis after that, huh? Realest motherfucker on YouTube? Hey, facts, Lil Ray. Tiki Taki, have a good night. Hey, Davey, I'm sorry, man. You have a good night. Wait, why is bro streaming from his corner? because I had to plug in my phone. Because, yeah, like, you turn around right here, and then here's all my fragrances. I just had to be in the corner. We're going to do another quick smell test of this layer. Ultramall and Sauvage Elixir. Really good. 8.991. Good layering combo. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, everyone. Please like and subscribe for future content. I love y'all. Have a good day.